Our students are competing against a competitive global workforce. Not only are they competing for traditional jobs, but also new jobs, and jobs that they don't even know exist, using technologies that haven't been invented. In order to prepare our students for this dynamic new world, we must be innovative and not rely on methods that prepared us in the past. To that end, the Sioux City Community Schools have dramatically changed classroom instruction through the implementation of a one-to-one laptop program. In this program, each student is issued his or her own laptop to keep in their possession 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This laptop, coupled with software called Canvas, reinforces 21st century skills, expands time and place of individualized learning, enables new and improved testing, and improves communication.
Good teachers are good teachers. We add technology to it, good teachers become great teachers. And that is the biggest thing that we can see, is the more opportunities we give and more tools that we give for teachers to engage with students, the better off we're going to be and the better off our students are going to be.
The one-to-one system has completely changed my classroom and teaching, and it has allowed me to do so many more things with my students than I would have been able to before. My entire teaching is different.
It is tailored for different types of learners. I love this system because I do call it my multiple intelligence leveler. I mean, it gives every student an opportunity to use their skills to the best of their ability.
The one-to-one program has really created an opportunity for students to learn in a completely different way, in a way that is really more suited to them and what they like to do.
The kids really like the organizational features of being in a one-to-one. They can access my curriculum whenever they need to. They can turn in assignments outside of class time and get it to me, and I can get them feedback just as quickly. So I think that's probably their favorite part.
Keeping the curriculum and classroom organized, extending learning opportunities to all times of the day, and helping teachers to constantly and immediately gauge how each student is doing and make adjustments on the fly to improve and enhance instruction.
As a teacher, I'm able to make adjustments individually for the students and also communicate with the students individually about their learning through our system. So when a student isn't quite meeting the standards or the objectives, I can reopen an assignment for that student to give them another chance or give them an alternate path to completing the standard, and it's all done digitally.
I used to just give tests, and it seemed like I would give a test and then I'd have to grade all of them. By the time I got them all graded and looked at and analyzed, we were already moving on. Now you get instant feedback, not just on a test that's at the end, but I look at students where they're at the very beginning before we ever start anything.
That immediate feedback also helps me with my teaching because it helps me develop the lessons according to what students need to know and what they're currently learning.
That's exactly right. It helps me gather data so that I can fine-tune my education to them. Maybe not even from class to class, from first block to second block, not even from year to year, but from moment to moment.
The one-to-one system has robust features for communication between teachers, students, and parents.
Well, in our learning management system, there's a tab that's called collaboration. In that, it's like an instant communication with other kids, and they all sign on, and they can see each other's work immediately. You can respond to that, and then they see your response immediately. And so now I have everybody's notes at the same time, talking about the same issues, and they're with me at all times. I never lose it. It stays within the learning management system.
Before we had the laptops, my mom would see my progress report once every 4 weeks, see how I was doing. But now every day, if she wants to, she can see exactly what assignments are happening, what I'm getting on the assignments, what content I'm learning, whatever she wants to see about my classes, she can see it.
Teachers who are inspired, students who are organized and held accountable, parents who are involved, and real significant measurable results. And that just scratches the surface of all the benefits of the one-to-one program.
For me, mostly, I still am the same teacher, but what it does is it saves me a lot of time. For example, I can create a video for students on how to set up a lab, and instead of answering 20 questions, I can say, just watch the video again. And they can pause and replay and rewind as they need to. And so then that allows me to give more attention to the physics problem that they're actually doing, and not those things like lab setup that aren't critical to the actual learning.
I think it's made teaching awesome. I mean, I love teaching anyway because I wouldn't be in this field if I didn't. But I really do like having the ability to tell kids at any time that I can accept your information. I understand your knowledge base. I really feel like my connections with students are a lot stronger.
Research has proven that students with a one-to-one program in their schools do better on assessments. That includes ACT, that includes SAT, that includes IO assessments, a whole range of assessments, even classroom assessments. And the better prepared they are for the real world, the better off we all are. And it's about creating a better society, a better citizen, just a better way of life for everyone. And the more we can engage students where they're at and get them to where we want them to be, we're all going to be much better off.
Preparing our students for the real world. How can we not provide them with an education that utilizes all the types of technology and tools they will face when they leave our halls and classrooms? No one knows what our world will look like in 10 days, or 10 months, or 10 years. But in the Sioux City Community School District, the one-to-one laptop program will help make sure our students are ready to meet the challenges they face today, tomorrow, and beyond.